This was a guy who protected me. I didn't know how to feel safe in the world.
He was a highly decorated Army Ranger and military veteran. He continued to serve his country as a training instructor for the Army National Guard and as a Phoenix fire captain.
He dedicated his life to saving people.
At 45 years old, Juston Doherty was at the peak of his life when it suddenly ended.
I literally fell to the ground and I was like, there's just no way.
Last July, while on duty at the National Guard base in Phoenix, Doherty was found dead.
When the ME's report came out, we were completely blindsided.
That report stated Doherty died of an accidental mixed drug overdose.
On the day that he passed, he was at drill working with a broken hand that was awaiting surgery. He was under a doctor's care.
Doherty's sister says the substances in his system were prescribed medications taken as directed, except for one, fentanyl.
He knew more than the average person what that drug could do. So there's just no way that my brother would willingly take something knowing that it had fentanyl in it.
She says authorities told her that the fentanyl in his system came from a pressed pill.
What they're doing is they're putting together pills that look identical to regular Percocet.
4 years ago, we see 0 fentanyl in Arizona. Last year, we seized enough fentanyl to kill 75 to 80 million people.
Arizona DEA Special Agent in Charge Doug Coleman says this is the worst and most potent drug crisis he's ever seen.
So the cartels realized that they could manufacture these pressed pills that look like oxycodone pills here in the United States, legitimate oxycodone pills. But what they actually are is they're fentanyl-laced pills.
He says Arizona is being hit especially hard because it's a main smuggling hub.
We still see some smaller quantities coming in from China, but the major production, the mass quantities, those are coming in across the southern borders.
And it only takes the smallest amount to be lethal.
How tiny of an amount? 2 milligrams.
So 2 milligrams is like, it's literally like a grain of sand.
Olinsky believes her brother was in so much pain and trying to work through it that he took what he thought was just a pain pill.
I think somebody said, I see you struggling, and I don't believe that they even knew that there was fentanyl or that there was the amount of fentanyl in the pill. I don't think that anybody did something to him on purpose. I believe that they gave it to him thinking they were helping him.
It turned out to be one laced pill that ended it all.
I miss my brother every day, and if it can happen to him, it can happen to anybody.